So, excuse me, we'll take another. So here I will tell data access DAC web. MVC ले लो, empty ले लो. We'll take MVC now. I don't want to configure for HTTP secured. I don't want HTTPS as of now. HTTP secured, you have to give a certificate also for it, for HTTPS to work. ठीक है जी. You're there. Create. सब तैयार है. So I'll go to your view. So we are just looking at data access. Okay. यहाँ पे जाएंगे. Okay, gentlemen. Excuse me. I'll be a little swift here. Just see. I'll go to the layout and tweak the layout. Okay, so the things what I don't want, I'll just remove it. So view back.title I'll bring. Why these guys are cribbing still? Content.css, everything is there, right? Sorry. Okay, gentlemen, I'll just keep things simple. Samjay, I'll leave all the defaults. Right? So I don't want these either. Or let it be. We'll see. Let us remove. I don't want the modernizer. Script section I don't want. Okay, let other things be as it is. That's all. I'm just sticking with this. So let us run this. Wow, this really looks bad. I'll just close this. Okay, let us move with this. Start. Let us go to the controller. I have this, right? So I'll remove this about and contact. I'll stay only with index. So I'll go to home, this contact. खाली हो गया. Okay, guys, we'll go ahead. Help me, please. Here, there's a beautiful one. We'll remove all these. यहाँ पे I'll tell it is next. ठीक है जी. Excuse me, you all are there? There is nothing in this now, right? It's an empty page. Shall I start? Yeah. Excuse me, I don't want any disturbance here. Just understand, I'll be a little swift. You're going to do something similar. Okay. So now I'll go to the model section. I'll create a model. Okay, so let me add a class. So we'll have a class. So here I'm calling this as my view model. Okay, some name I'll give. I'll call this as emp model. Is your class emp model. And when you come here, I'm trying to bring a property ID called ID. Make sense? Property name, wonderful. And we'll bring department. I think it's more than enough for us to start with. Right, gentlemen? And then I'll go into the models. Excuse me. I'll go into the model. I'll create a new item. This time I'll take an interface. I will call this as iRepository. iRepository is your interface. Is it clear? This is your repository. Okay, so I have employee model. So when I just go here, this will give you, so where I'll tell get all employees. That's all. We'll stick with this first, right? Get all employees, right? And then actually in the real time, you'll have a section called abstract and all those. Okay. So now I have repository, it's fine. I'll call this as fake repository. Fake repository will implement. Is this clean and crisp? So when you come here, let me return a new string where I'll tell I'm looking for help me. ID is 11. Name is, yeah, guys, tell your name. Vijay was one gentleman. Department ID is 10. Okay, guys, so we'll have 5 people's information. So IDs are 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Right, gentlemen? We'll put some famous names. Okay, so famous names, right? No, no, he is here, right? These people ran away with our money. Narendra Modi is here, guys. Why you want his name here? Okay, so Lalit Modi, he ran away with the money. Nirav Modi ran away. Vijay Mallya, he celebrated his birthday for 100 crores and then ran away. Right? Police waited for him to run away. Right? Okay, then who's that? There's another guy who went down. Okay, then somebody who ran away with the money. They're in Nigeria, they tell, right? Spell it. Spell. MEH? UL. Correct? Leave it. They're not in India anyhow. right? These are the people, no, big people who ran away from our country. Okay, yeah, we'll proceed. डिपार्टमेंट सेम डिपार्टमेंट है सबका, है ना, कुछ डिपार्टमेंट तो. Okay, guys. So these are the people, that Shashi Tharoor when he told. Okay, so he told no the London museums. Okay, London museums, whatever is there, no. In India we call it as Chor Bazaar, where they show all these things. Along with this, they also have our chores, right? Vijay Mallya, Nehru Modi, right? Okay. Okay, gentlemen, we'll move. Excuse me. This is absolutely neat, clean, and crisp. Okay, so there's a repository available. Everything is absolutely fine. Now I'll go to the home controller. I'm trying to receive which one? I employee, no, not I repository, right? Let me copy that, guys. I repository, I'll call it as repository, is equal to new. Who realizes it as of now? It is fake repository. Later we'll see how to make a choice. I have a fake repository. And what I'll do here is I'm telling repository dot get. You understood? This is what I'm passing to the view. Right? How will I receive this in the view now? Help me. I want you to help me. How will you receive this in the view? So I'll go to the view. I want it to be strongly typed. So I'm telling at the rate model. Which model? I'm telling I'm looking at this model, right? Dot emp model. But this emp model, I want it I enumerable of. I enumerable. What happened? Why this guys spelling is wrong? Where? I enumerable. I enumerable. 1 minute, guys. Okay. I enumerable. Wait. Is it correct now? Wait. I enumerable of this, right? हो गया? Yeah. यहाँ पे until H3 style color is red, where I'm telling list of employees. You are there? List of employees. Help karo. I want to build a table. Help me building a table. Table में क्या क्या होगा? Table में head होगा. Table will have a body. Table will have a footer. Table header, table body, table footer. In the header section, I'm telling I am looking for a row, where I'm telling the table header. What is there in the table header? I'm telling it is employee ID, and the department. You are there up here, it's fine. Now, when you come to T body, what is it you want to present here? हाँ हाँ, हेल्प करो. या कितना टीआर चाहिए? कितना TR चाहिए? I'll get from here the collection. You all are getting it right? You'll have a TR and you'll have a table row and table data. Don't pronounce as TR and TD. Right? Table row and table data. And when you come here, it is at the rate item dot. I want that ID. You want that name and you want the department. Right, gentlemen? Yes. So item ID, name, department. So everything is absolutely neatly in place. You're there. So here I'll have a TR. I'll have a TD for which I'll tell I'm looking for a call span of 3. Is that fine? And here I'm telling the total employees are. The total employees are at the rate. Make sense? Okay, so you all can see this. And I want to apply some classes. Help me. Which of the class you want to apply? I want to apply a table class. Yeah, you all have done bootstrap, right? Table के लिए क्या क्या है? Table, then table bordered. Okay. Table striped. Right? Table hover. Hey, you all claimed you all have done bootstrap. Claim किया. Okay, gentlemen. So now let us run this. So we are picking up that fake repository information and we're actually feeding it in the index page. Okay? Excuse me. However, everything is working right. Okay. Excuse me. I'm able to bring the table here. This is a simple program to start with. यहाँ तक ठीक था? Now see how we have to play. Excuse me. Please have a look at this. Now, I want to get the data from your actual repository. Fake repository are generally given only for the testers to test your UI. Now I want the actual repository. So what will you do? So we'll just go to the model and tell, just here, go to the model, add a new item, add a class, and tell this is your actual repository. And this actual repository should realize what? Yes, I repository. Right, guys? Okay, up to here? Fine. Now I want to pull the data. How will you pull the data? From SQL Server, help me. Okay. You want me to build the DLL? Yes, please help me. So in the same application, the same solution, I'll build a DAL, add a new project. Just here, I'll take a class library, right? .NET library will take, and then, oh no, we'll do one thing. Shall I first pull from here directly and then show you how to get from DAL? Okay, so help me pulling directly. You all told yes, sir, right? Okay, so क्या करूं जी? So help me. So I'm using system dot. We'll use the DAL. Okay. So here is a string. We'll use SQL connection. SQL connection. CNN is equal to new connection. Madad karo. So what is available here? Yes, you people are great. Data source is equal to dot slash SQL Express. Then initial catalog is equal to क्या नाम था? What was the database name? You all remember? That? Do you remember? We'll proceed. Okay, this is clean. Anything else? It's DAC Bangalore, right? For sure. Check कर लो. वो मैं पहले ही करता था. ठीक है. So by the time I'll type. So next is SQL. Command. CMD is equal to new command. And I should pass some parameters. Which are the parameters? The command text and the connection, right? What is this? So SQL command, and I have to pass the connection, right? Okay, help me fast. Next. Next what? Then we'll use the data reader. Reader is equal to CMD dot execute reader. Can I move? So read it close, everything is absolutely fine. Yes. Now, I want to create the new person, emp model, sorry. You want new emp model to be created. And new emp model comprises what? ID. ID I can get from where? Reader of 0 as integer. Reader of 1 dot to string department ID is equal to is that clear? And what I'll do here is I'll create a list. Wow. Should be fine. Understood, gentlemen, what's happening here? Is that clean? Okay, we'll check this. Excuse me, please. View Solution Explorer. Where am I supposed to change? I'll go here. Instead of fake repository, I'm supposed to tell which one? Actual repository. Run karo, debug. Should. Okay. So actual repository mil gaya. But UI layer should not have any data access like this. Whatever I'm doing is wrong. Whatever I have done is wrong. Alright, it cannot be like this. It should come from the data access layer. Right? Data access layer. Guys, you're not there? Yeah, data access layer. बनाएंगे अभी ठीक है यहाँ तक. As of now, यहीं तक ठीक है. Now, we have to do one more thing. You should know how to prefer this home controller. What I'll do is, I'll call this as home 1 controller. I'll let this be here. Okay, home 1. इसको भी rename कर देंगे 1 controller. Okay, and let us add a new controller. इसका नाम क्या देंगे? We'll add a new home controller. So I'll go to this home 1 controller, excuse me. I'll take that entire code and feed it here. And here I'm removing this. So it's going to be home controller. Now we'll see it is going to be what? The fake repository. Is that fine? Excuse me. That's going to be your fake repository. Everything is absolutely neatly. So far, so fine. Excuse me. Now, look at the code, please. Look at the code, please. I'll add a constructor. Look what I'm doing. I'll add a constructor and make this constructor dependent on what? I repository. ये दोनों को निकाल देते हैं यहाँ पे. And do what? So here when I come, I am bringing I repository of repository to डाल दिया और यहाँ पे I'm telling this dot repository is equal to repository. Why this guy is scribbling? Inconsistent accessibility. Go to your repository and make it public. ये तो बाहर देना है ना, ठीक है? Okay. अब क्या समझ में आ गया? Now, as a designer of the controller, I don't know whether actual is going to come or fake is going to come. Okay. Now it is depending on the dependency to be injected. There's a dependency injection required now. Right? You all are there? Sure? Very sure? Okay, you all are wonders. अभी देखो. Who creates your controller? Activate करता है. Who creates the object of the controller? Controller factory. Factory is something which always creates. Right? So एक factory बनाएंगे हम. Factory बनाएंगे. Directly I'll show you dependency injection. We'll see one factory first. Okay, you understood up to here, right? अभी एक dependency injection चाहिए. So let me try to get a dependency injection. Okay, not factory. First I'll show you one dependency injection. Later I'll bring the factory. Now dependency injection, whatever I'm showing, it will inject anywhere in the pipeline. जिसको भी dependency injection चाहिए, it will do injection everywhere for you. Whatever I'm going to show you now. So what I'll do is, I'll create a folder called infrastructure. Folder. I'll call it as infrastructure. Okay, यहाँ पे I'll add a new class. Okay, where I'll call DAC resolver. DI is what? Dependency injection. Okay, resolver. And here I'll extend from a class called dependency resolver. ये ठीक है? Okay, I'm just trying to bring a dependency resolver. इसमें I'll try to bring iKernel. ये तो नहीं है. Dependency resolver. When you come here, I'm trying to override a method. Which method? I'll over dependency resolver. What is it having? Okay, gentlemen. Let us see this. Excuse me. I'm trying to utilize the dependency resolver. Dependency resolver. Could you see this? This is my, excuse me. This is my dependency resolver. Here, what I'll do is, I'll add a reference to somebody who's going to help me resolve. Whose reference shall I add? Let me add a reference. When did I do ninject? See, I can add a new ninject here. Or I can, if you already downloaded, you can just refer that. So I'll go to the reason section. Okay, no, it's not there for you. No, projects में कैसा मिलेगा? Project is current one. So I'll just go to your NeoGet. So I'm just यार अगर इधर है तो यूज कर लेते हैं ना. Why to browse? Install में नहीं है. Okay, what is that you want? Ninject. ये ले लो ऐसे ही. Okay, Don't read anything, just install. But in the real time, that is in your exam, you won't have access to internet. So we'll ensure that we'll give you that ninject.dll. Okay, you have to just refer it there. Okay, accept the terms. Don't read the terms, accept it. Excuse me, we're bringing what? iKernel. Excuse me, iKernel ninject से मिल जाएगा आपको. Okay, guys. So there we are. Let's all are under our control now. Kernel is equal to new. Which one? Those who practiced ninject, please help me out. Standard kernel. And here I'll have a method. So here I'll have a method called do bindings. Shall I call like this? Do bindings. So what the initial binding required? Kernel dot kernel dot bind. Which one? I repository, right? I repository to which one? To fake repository. Okay, so that's the dependency I'm trying to give. That's the dependency. Okay, so wherever in the pipeline you use I repository, it will inject this one. So everything is absolutely ready. Now you have this DAC resolver. I have a file. When you just go down, gentlemen, could you see a file called global.asax? Right? Global.asax. So all the global registrations you'll be doing here. So here, I'm just trying to access this dot dependency resolver dot set resolver to new क्या नाम था DAC DI resolver. So I'm telling this is what you're supposed to do. Now DAC DI, what is it I'm trying to do is, excuse me, I am telling return. That's all. Okay. Get service type. We're trying to inject. So I'm not going to touch my controller, everything, right? The dependency is there. Now let us build it. Clean and crisp. Now I go here and run this. So I'm actually trying to use fake repository there. I asked the resolver to use my dependency. No parameterless constructor. Dependency resolver. Just 1 minute. Now guys, it's clean. Dependency resolver. Just 1 minute. Let us rebuild the application. So we'll just go to dependency resolver. 1 minute. This dot. Just 1 minute. I don't have a result. Okay, dependency resolver provides a registration point of dependency resolve that implements. Yeah, this is correct. So there's a locator. You have to locate this. Just 1 minute. Somewhere I messed up. Just 1 minute, please. Okay, that's all. Just give me a second. So I'm telling I need a home controller, but home controller is expecting a dependency. Where is it hitting? Which object? So default controller activator is trying to create. Is moving. Just give me a second. Why? 1 minute, please. There is a problem in global.asx. Just a minute. Somebody help me here. Dependency resolver. I've created a dependency resolver. 1 minute. Parameter, new standard resolver, add by. Oh, sorry. I didn't call this. So it doesn't know what to bind. Right? अभी भी गड़बड़ है क्या? अभी सर्विस टाइप्स पे गड़बड़ आ गया. Okay, so kernel type. Just a minute. So the problem was there actually. I didn't call the binding. Okay, so यहाँ पे what we'll do now is, excuse me, what we'll do now is, I'll take this, return null here. So I want to get the service type. Kernel dot get service type. So this has to be an IEnumerable at the end of the day. One minute, guys, please. Which one is helping us, guys, properly? Get all is working. Okay, get all. I can't pass the type, that's a problem. Okay, guys, just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, I'll just help you out. Get all service types. Try get all. Okay, we'll see. It's correct, right? How many of you search on the web to help me? कुछ तो गड़बड़ हो रहा है जी यहाँ पे. Somebody help me here. So get all service types. I have the binding. Excuse me. This is the binding. This is service. So this is DAC DI resolver dot no idea. I have to get I enumerable. That's a problem. That is service type. One minute. I'll just see I repository. I'm just telling I want to inject. In global.asx registration is correct, right? Dependency resolver set resolver. Just 1 minute, guys. Custom dependency. So I wrote a custom dependency resolve. They're doing the same thing. It's the controller receiving this, right? They're showing through Unity. Leave it. Okay, guys, I think I'll. Here's the dependency resolver. Get services is not there for me. That's a problem. Get services. 1 minute. I'll go to my resolver. Okay, guys, just give me a second. I'll finish this off. My doubt is that registration of the resolver. Okay, so actually, the problem is when the collection comes, it comes here. When the single type comes, it comes here. Right, so I'm just implementing the resolver. My mistake, I'll tell you where it was. Is I just didn't implement this one. So, not this one. I'm sorry, where is the repository? Here. Right, gentlemen? Okay, so get all types. Dependency injection will work. When you get a single service, only controller if I'm searching, so that is going to just search for this, right? Service type. So the error was here. Get all means get all the services which are coming. Model binder, it will implement something that will expect a dependency injection. Value provider will expect a dependency injection, right? It's working. Now, tomorrow when you want to change it, where is the change happening? It will be here. But this will be a configuration code for you end of the day. I'm not telling fake repository, I'm telling actual repository. Right? Now we run this. It is took away 5 minutes from us. The vital 5 minutes. Now it will pull from the database and show it to you. Right? So the controller model, whatever you develop, those are not hindered. I'll close the recording.